It's a party over here. Bring your people to the other side. Take them back roads. You might want to bring your other ride. Big chrome wheels, custom paint, that ain't cutting it. Nobbies with the mud flaps. We be on some other shit. Couple hundred cattle and a pond full of southern cat. You can't tell me nothing about barbecue and both for that. Meet me in the middle T and show you how we crop it up. Hang it in a bar, let it cure to that proper stuff. Chattanooga shine got me feeling like super small. Take another shot, hit the perk, now we super blown. I be in the chicken coop, who's going chicken hunting? Catch me on the YouTube if you wanna learn you something about the simple southern country boy out of Tennessee. Hit me up on MySpace if you wanna get at me. Right around the corner, there's a perfect place for you and me. We all call it home, but you can call it Tennessee. Rolling on them back roads, blowing pines, sipping on that moonshine all the time. Party in the backyard, yours or mine. Either way, we just kicking it in Tennessee. Rolling on them back roads, blowing pines, sipping on that moonshine all the time. Party in the backyard, yours or mine. Either way, we just kicking it in Tennessee. If you can't shoot it, race and sleep with it or eat it. Down here in Middle Tennessee, you just don't need it. Rabbit trapping 112 gauge in the other hand. And if you don't love this country boy, find another man. Need me a mid-10 thoroughbred chick that can eat a Granny Smith apple through a picket fence. Maybe dream about it, won't quit. Fresh cut like a hayfield, know what I mean?
All right, hey, Alabama Heartburger in the house. Tales of the Blue-Eyed Indian finally got up in the house. All right, old chicken wing in the house. That's right. There. I sat there and did a lot. And those into the day. Up the time like after the 8-minute mark. I was showing the sun, and when I first started watching, it was 100% regular time. And my buddy swung by. Pause. I talked to him for a while. Beginning. Started watching it. It was a 50. Y'all doing? I'm just ranting. Then I go up to Dollar General. AT&T prepaid card. No AT&T prepaid card. Dollar General's in West Tennessee. What's going on? So anyhow, how's it? You haven't been here since. Again, have you? I'm gonna go over here. Be able to sit and chat for a minute. So y'all hang on. Video. Crap. What? No difficulty. All right. It's not that one. It's this one. Oh, now it's going 58 minutes. Look. Uh-oh. Am I losing my delay? So I don't know if y'all seeing what's on my screen or not. 58 minutes now. Dadgum YouTube. Why do you do this to me? That's crazy. I did when it said 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Screenshot. I can't hear nothing. Back there's like that gum. I told you. Hey, Alabama Heartbreak, you didn't. I see Brian. Man, how did I get back to my? Oh, here we go. Hello. No difficulty. Y'all hear those coyotes? This. Oh, now it's going 58 minutes. Look. Uh-oh. You mean tell me this thing's that far behind? Delays. I don't know if y'all seeing what's on my screen or not. That's crazy. 58 minutes now. Dadgum, YouTube. Why do you do this to me? Wait a minute. Am I in a time warp or what, y'all? I did when it said 10 minutes and 40 seconds. What the? Man, it's buffering. I got like 3 bars of signal. I told you. That's hey, Alabama Heartbreak, you didn't. Oh, I do see it. I was just saying of Alabama Heartbreaker. I don't guess she fell off the roof because she's on there. Let's see. Man, everybody's saying it's every other word, man. I got every bit of signal. Dadgum, YouTube. It's crazy. Rest in peace. I see your screen, bro. Yeah, I can't do nothing. No sense. I was going to get on the YouTube, but looks like they straightened it out. 8 minutes again. That's crazy. It was showing only 10 minutes. I guess it's still out now. Man, anybody see the moon? It's just a slight little sliver up there. There ain't much. Yeah, it's a 20-second delay, and I don't have a delay on it at all. I don't have a delay on it. Just don't get it. You know, go here. Man, that's why I want to get that that tab do a little better. Those weren't your dogs, Brian. Well, they were barking at the coyotes then. You just couldn't hear the coyotes over your dog. All right, last stand. I don't know why it was buffering. I've got pretty good signal for out here. But for some reason, I got like a 20-second delay. I don't know why. The earth is falling. The sky's looking at you. On them. I don't know if it's a good thing y'all can hear or not, because, you know, I'm just so. My problem is now shine, man. I need some moonshine. That'd fix me right up. I mean, retort remedy. That'd fix me right up. Technology's getting the best of me. Oh, you better believe it, Brian. Yeah. Earlier, before the sun went down, the moon, what you see of it was kind of pinkish, like weird looking. I tell this deal where you can mount an iPad, you know, so through the iPad, but I don't have an iPad or a tablet, and a phone, but the little tablet. So that's kind of another reason I wanted to get a tablet telescope and looking at these stars and the moon. Who's or the moon? Or all the above. I guess all the above. Hey, Tails, you still in here? I know it's I'm an amateur at this. But I'm trying. See what we need to do now. What y'all want to do? What y'all want me to do? You have some what, Brian? I can't remember 1 minute ago. Is Alabama Heartbreaker still in here? What about 7? I called poor old 7 dadgum Steven because my screen's so cracked up. I guess one of the cracks made it look like a T in there. Oh! Do you? Yeah, you do. How late you gonna be up? I might have to swing by. Oh, there's always a 20-second delay. Text. Gonna take another few to text. Those 40 seconds and a minute to talk. What? Really? Is that so the AI and everything can catch stuff and then buffer you? I'm still having trouble smoking my cigarette. Oh, you like moonshine, fisherman? I do too. That's some good stuff. I use it for octane boost in my motorized bike. And get you on down the road. I hit 50 miles an hour on that thing. Dadgummit. Ooh, I better watch. I was fixed to go up in my shop. Man, I'm glad I checked to see, because YouTube, man, I'm telling you, I went to watch that video, and it got to like 7 minutes, and all of a sudden everything sped up, and then, I mean, all the content was there, they just sped it up. I mean, it's like they sped up, what, 40 minutes of it in a minute, and made like a 10-minute video. And I'm like, what in the world? And I went back, and I turned my phone off, and I sat there and did all sorts of stuff. Oh, you drank your last 11 years ago. That's too long to go. Hey, Mr. 13. How you doing? Oh, man, I thought I was going to go off on YouTube, but they straightened it out right when I started the live stream. Oh, man. There's some strange stuff goes on out here in these woods. Got a black panther, well, a couple of black panthers that run around out here. Brian saw one not far from where I live. Yeah. Hey, Missy. That's what I was hoping, because during that time there was like I don't know, 40 something, almost 50 views. So if they did make it to where an hour-long video was only 10 minutes long, then I hope I did get credit for it. But I doubt it, because the video was only showing 10 minutes and 47 seconds. But they crammed in a whole hour in that 10 minutes. And man, look, it was, you could not figure out what was going on. You know, I already had problems, but that really made it look like, it was terrible. I got to fuming. That's why I decided to do this, and now they straightened it out. So I guess I could still bash on YouTube. I think it was a yep to me. Or you. To both of us. Because I think he's saying, yeah, you get credit for all of it. Right? Last time? Last time, I'm surprised you even put up with listening to me, because I don't know what I'm doing. You've got it down pretty good. Well, everybody else has got it down a lot better than me. It's showing it now. I mean, look, I'll have to get out of the chat, but I'll show you. It's showing 58 minutes and 51 seconds. I'll try to get over here to where I was doing the taking pictures of the sun. That was more toward the end here. Oh, that's when old Brian was texting me or Facebooking me. Excuse me, y'all. What? See, I don't know what I'm doing. It wasn't there. It was more toward. At the end, I got the welding goggles out. Oh, here we go. No, that's when I was showing pictures of that. And then I happened to look out, and I was like, look at the sky. Hang on. We'll get to it in a second. I cannot see the chat from this angle here, so. And then I realized in that video, that picture was sideways, and I'm like, I'm walking through the woods, sideways woods. I'm like, look at this stuff. You know, a hillbilly should not be, holding on to a phone and getting on YouTube at all. I swear, it should be a law. They got laws against everything. So they ought to make a law where a hillbilly shouldn't have a phone. Because it really messes their minds up. Okay. This is from that video I was complaining about, but they got it fixed now. And that was a little bobcat kitten. I could turn the volume up. Yeah, let me turn the volume up. I'll just be quiet.
Oh, there we go. Alright, let me try to get back over here and see if anybody's still here.
Now, anybody that was watching that last one saw this.
Man, y'all all up in my phone.
I was
Brenda,
cracking myself up on this.
I ain't seen you in a while, Brenda. It's been some weeks. Catherine in the house too.
Oh, this is from the other video. Well, last time you were with her, you remember when I was doing the sun through the welding glasses? I'm trying to figure out where that is. Oh, I can do this.
We say, Brenda.
What? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, there it is. How did I miss it? Y'all just be patient with me. Oh, yeah, that's when I saw that plane spraying across the sky, and I went to my camera. See, they go over that same spot right there, day after day, hour, I wonder what, I bet my dummy, I bet I had my finger over the microphone. Yeah. I'm going to pause this right there. I'm going to go back over here to the chat. This is the only way I can do it, y'all, right now. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, no sheepy in the house. I have documented the things from the sun. I've seen the portals. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. No sheepy. All right, Missy. Yeah, I mean, I've captured some crazy looking stuff, too. Hey, no sheepy, since you're in here, check this out. Let me get over here to my pictures. And tell me what you think this is. Well, there's the twin clouds. Have you seen that yet? Well, that's an edited version. Hang on. I was trying to bring it out. That's a screenshot of the video. And then 2 days earlier, I realized, do you see that one up above that red? That was 2 days earlier. And that's about the same spot those were. Is that not crazy? Well, it was a 20-second delay. I can't figure that out. All right, but check this out. Let's see, where's this at? All right, well, this is crazy here. I'll show you the actual shot. Now, I saw that bright dot right there, and that's why I took the picture. And then I cropped it out, and that's where I got the closer close-ups of it. But there's something, I don't know, but anyhow, that thing, like, as soon as I took this picture, it turned into one of those rainbow halos. And then this is a close-up, a closer-up picture of it. And that's me cropping it bigger and bigger so I could. But I've seen that same exact thing on somebody else's video. I can't remember who it was now. But what I was going to get to is, what do you think? If I can find it. Yeah, look at this. This thing right here is like a triangle ship craft of some kind. I don't know. And it's right there. See it at the bottom of the screen in the original picture. Those were of me cropping it out. I don't know. I'm gonna get out here, get back over here to chat so I can see what anybody's saying. Oh, I forgot I can go over here and do that. Oh no, I can't because it won't show anything. Oh, poor old me. You still in here, Brian? Where am I at? I'm going to try to keep this one short. I'll probably end at about 8. Oh, there we go. We're live again. Black hole sun and research patents. Yeah, I know. There's patents. There's pictures of it from way back when and everything. They're doing something. I don't know if it's a simulator or they're using mirrors to bounce the sunlight around or something. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Mystery 13. It's just like you got my phone in your hands. That one, a lens. How do I see a lens flare with my bare eyes and then take a picture of a lens flare? So that's the whole thing. I could see it with my eyeball. That's why I took a picture of it. Yeah, I've seen triangles for a while. Oh, Applesauce has done some enhancing on some of my triangles I've seen. Hell, I'll go over here and show y'all if I can find it. Yeah, I saw a triangle one day. It like parted the clouds and it stuck down out of the bottom of the cloud and hung there for like 7 minutes. Then went back up in the cloud. And this is another thing. What is that? I mean, there's no doctrine on this picture right here at all. There's no doctrine whatsoever. It's the actual colors I was seeing with my eyes. And what is that? I mean, really? That wasn't a lens flare either. Oop, look at that skull right there. Anyhow. But yeah, that one, that was crazy. Here it is closer up. What is that? I mean, it's not a lens flare, because I've seen this stuff with my eyeballs. But where is... Oh. Has anybody ever seen this? Let me see. Has anybody ever seen anything that looked like that? That thing right there, I drew a picture of it because I didn't want to forget how it looked. But it was hovering over my neighbor's house one night, and it had like the bottom of the triangle, there was like blue light coming down, and the light didn't turn off. The light raised back up into the bottom, and if I hadn't blinked, I mean, I didn't blink my eyes. I was looking right at it, and it just disappeared with my eyes wide open. I mean, that there is the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. But I just want, let me get over here in the chat and see if anybody's seen anything like that. This phone is slow. That's why I was trying to get a tablet so I could sit there and... Oh, happy mama in the house. What are you saying? Yeah, you have? No Sheba, you say yeah? Mr. 13 says yeah? Okay. So everybody's seen that. And that ain't what I've seen as, I mean, people say a TR3B, but that doesn't look like any of the ones I've seen that they claim are TR3B. I've never seen nothing like it. Let me see. Where was I going in those pictures? Oh, yeah, I was going to show that triangle. Hang on, I'll be back in the chat in a second. This is the only way I can do it right now. And so y'all have to bear with me. Oh, this phone is so slow. Oh, it started back over. Are you serious? All right, this is crazy too. You see these two orbs or whatever? They weren't, I mean, that wasn't why the picture was taken. The picture was taken because, oh, this phone. You see this flagpole right here? There's a flagpole. There's a wreck. And this is a cropped out image of it. But there was a wreck. And the picture was taken of the car that was upside down. But these orbs, or whatever they are, showed up in the picture. And there's some sort of triangle there. What is that? There's something. That's crazy looking. But let me find an original picture so I can show you that was accidentally caught. Here's the original picture. See the wreck down here at the bottom? That's what the picture was taken for. There's that daggum truck flipped over right there. This happened in Germantown, Tennessee. You can see the fire trucks over here and everything. There's the car flipped over. There's the flagpole. There's those two orbs. It was not intentionally taken to take a picture of those two orbs, but there they are. They accidentally got caught. Now, what was that? All right, I'm going to go to chat, see if anybody has an idea. Man, I'm working myself to death. I don't see how Marfugel does this stuff. I mean, he's got more going than this. Oh, this thing's taking forever. Okay. Only got 3 left in the chat. Everybody's dropping out. All right, hang on. Happy mama. They are everywhere, even at night. Yep. Okay. Okay, I have seen it too, and mine was blue and headlines in it. That's what I'm talking about. I've seen a lot of stuff. I take pictures of stuff and people, oh, that's a lens flare. No, if I'm looking at it, it can't be a lens flare because I'm not even looking at it through a camera. I'm looking at it with my naked eyes. Oh, yeah, I got to get to that triangle that parted the clouds. I'll show you that thing. It was where all the clouds were moving to the south at like, I don't know, 15, 20 mile an hour. And then a bunch of clouds just kind of stopped and kind of parted open, and the thing come down. It was like pointed down, point first. Oh, you're saying that picture I took was one of the lenses? Mr. 13, you talking about Mr. MBB3 or whatever, right? That was at night, yeah. Okay, I'm catching up. That gum. I've never seen one that big, no Sheeby. Well, hang on. Let me get over here, and I'm going to show you the triangle that dropped out of the sky, because every time something important happens, my memory's gone in my phone. And I was sitting there erasing out that gum pictures as fast as I could until I got memory. Let's see, where is it at? I know it's in there somewhere. Of course, this will be the time I can't find it. Applesauce did an enhancement on it on her channel. If anybody wants to go over there. Oh, I'll show you something else that's trippy. I just passed that, but let me get to the triangle down here. Somewhere, where's it at? Really? It's not in here? Oh, you want to see some sun? Look at this. Look at how that's down in the center of that sun. Alright, I'm getting too quiet for a minute now. I'm just trying to get down here to the triangle. Of course, I can't find it now. Here's the old newspaper clipping from 1983. Mysterious force stirs quest for Planet X. You can read all about it in there. Old Steve Olson from WSO did a, I don't know, probably about a 25-minute video on that a couple of years ago. But there's the date right there. I mean, that, and after that date right there, you didn't hear anything else about it. I mean, they knew it was coming since 1983. And once they published that in the paper, they zipped everybody's lips up tight, man. I'm talking about tight. They didn't want that getting out. They want a chance to prepare so they can go hide in their bunkers and, let everybody else up here just sort it out. That's all right. I got my hiking bag packed. Man, this is unbelievable. I cannot find that triangle in here. This is trippy. I did a still shot one night, and I had the shutter speed and everything. But do y'all see that right there? The camera was not moved. I had the timer set so the shutter would go off, you know, I think it was 10 seconds after I pushed the button. It's set up on a tripod, and I snapped this picture. And this is what I got. And I zoomed in on it. But you can see the stars. Y'all see all the red dots and blue dots and stuff? But at the end of this dadgum, it's almost like a square tube. There's a little blue dot. That thing's actually 3 lights in a triangle. And I think what I caught was these things doing their warp drives. I'm serious. Here's a closer up view. Now look at this tube. What in the world? It looks like it comes out of that star down there. And then it goes up. And boom, there's a little blue dot right there. And then at the same time, this is in one shot. I get this horseshoe looking thing right here. Alright, I'm going to go to a closer shot. Alright, that's the long straight tube. Or not straight, but when I zoomed into it further, it's almost like a square tube. And then up here at the top, you can barely see it up there in the top left-hand corner. There's 3 blue dots that are equally spaced out. I actually think it's a wormhole or some sort of warp that I caught. It's crazy. And there's the horseshoe thing up close. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? I'm still trying to find the triangle. It's got to be in there. Oh, no, it ain't nowhere to be found. All right, we'll save that for a later date. I'm going to go in here to the chat and see what y'all are saying. And let's see. Oh, yeah, they're still doing it. This morning, it looked like we're going to have a clear day, and before the sun could get up, they done covered up the sun and done sprayed lines everywhere. Squash, hey, how you doing, buddy? All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready to end this thing. I don't know where. Let me try one more time to find that triangle ship, because I know it's somewhere. I just know I put it somewhere. I just don't remember where. Oh. Oh, I heard that song earlier. Man. Oh, you're back. Ah, okay. For some reason, I'm getting notified up in my... Man, this is crazy. I cannot find... Oh, y'all check this out. One night I had my spotlight out, right? And I shined over the tree. And this is what it looked like. Is that not crazy? It looks like something holding a... That's a tree, but it looks like something holding a staff right there. And then I shined at another tree, and this is what I got. Is that not crazy? That is crazy, ain't it? goes on down there. I mean, look at the facial detail on that. Is that not crazy? And that's a tree. All I did was shine a spotlight over there. I don't know, about 100 feet away. No, more than 100. Say 130 feet away. And I got that. I mean, it looks like a face with hair, and you can see the earlobe. And, I mean, is that not crazy? Chat. Y'all bearing with me. But I'm gonna get a better deal on this than what I'm doing. Oh, y'all can see why it takes so long for me to do something. This phone is slow. D, is D in here? Hey, D. D in the house. Positive Queen, you're still in here? Man, you're a diehard. What are you talking about? D, you talking about the flashlight and the tree pictures? Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you know, Mr. 13, back in the mid-90s, man, I used to try to tell people that something was going on in the upper atmosphere. And it looked like, you know, oil sheen on water, except for it wasn't that definite. But I could see it. I don't know why. I could see it, and I couldn't get anybody else to see it. And the only other way I could explain it to them is, you know, when you blow soap bubbles, and there'll be a real brilliant rainbow swirling look, and then right before they get ready to pop, they start getting a dull color to them. Well, that's what the sky looked like way, way up. And I was telling people this back in like 1994. And everybody's like, oh, it's your imagination. I don't see nothing like that. Well, now we got the clouds and the cloud making machines flying and spraying out the stuff, and people still don't see that either. I just don't get it. Oh yeah, what they're spraying is, look, I've had my land for 7 years, and I've watched a lot of native grasses not come back. A lot of native wild edibles are not coming back. It's like they're spraying something that it messes with the seeds. The seeds are rot before it can seed. I mean, I don't get what they're doing. I mean, it's like they're spraying some sort of it's like a spermicide for wild, you know, for plants. Because it's definitely killing. And then last year I got to noticing if there was dew on the leaves and the sun come up and they didn't block it, that dew on the leaves, you know, little water droplets, turned into magnifying glasses and were burning holes through the leaves. Yeah, I was witnessing that. And then I don't know, I think it's still in my videos. It's called, I think, a oak leaf turned into a fruit. I mean, it was an oak leaf that had like it was bigger than a golf ball. Yeah, wait a minute, golf ball. Yeah, golf ball. It was bigger than a golf ball. Brown thing on it, like a cancer of some sort. Squash, what kind of wines you make, man? I love wine. I make wine too. I've made persimmon, muscadine, grape. Yeah, that persimmon wine, that stuff didn't want to clear up. I've made orange wine, pear wine. Man, I made some pear wine that turned out like 39 proof. Whew, that stuff was stout. No, Sheepy, what is that you're talking about the snake-looking thing? I'm on that delay. It's screwing with me. I'll tell you something else I've seen. When you have these different colored clouds in the sky, the little kind of brownish ones, If you start watching those with binoculars, it's like they know you're watching them, and they'll move over to a chemtrail, and they'll sit there and start following that chemtrail and come out of the chemtrail and go to another one, trying to get to like a big cloud bank. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff. I don't know what it is. You know, it's something like that, no sheepy. Because they are, I mean, I've watched, well, matter of fact, you seen my twin clouds video. I mean, how do you get two clouds that look exactly the same? Applesauce in the house. How you doing, Applesauce? Hey, y'all need to go over there and check out Applesauce's channel, because she's been doing some good work over there, man. She puts in a lot of time, puts out some quality videos, and she's really helped enhance some of my pictures and stuff to bring out what's there. Because I don't have that. This phone is very limited on doing any of that. Oh, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. I got I'm talking squash right now. I got a bunch of wine that I left back in Oakland, and I've been thinking about running it through some copper tubing and getting the squeezings out of it, you know what I mean? Thank you, no sheepy. I just sing more than I've got on, pictures or videos. I mean, I don't have quality stuff. All I got is this phone camera. I worked outdoors all my life, except for here lately. I've been basically outside all my life, and I've always watched in the skies and the sun and everything, and it's like I'm in a different world, man. I don't remember what's going on, and them so bright and brilliant, and then I've never seen. It's just crazy. We had what the weatherman entered sunshine, because started saying it's going to be a sunny day, and then he'd say, what? It up again. And he's like, but it'll be sunny tomorrow. Finally he started saying, dude. Oh, that gum applesauce. And where are you at again? Friday it snowed, Saturday it was torrential rain, Sunday was 60 in one weekend. Yeah. Man, I've seen some stuff that I just can't explain. And if I did, I think everybody'd think I was crazy. But one day I did see this stuff. I was looking at this well, I call them sky tractors. A sky tractor is plowing up the sky, right? So I had my binoculars out and I was looking at it, and it made a black shadow in front of it. And then I saw a shadow of the airplane. I was like, And then next thing I know, there was another shadow of an airplane on the same line. I'm like, what in the world? And then spaced out in front of it, come up two more airplane shadows. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Well, that plane went into a cloud, and I pulled the binoculars down in time to notice that the plane, I was watching the shadow, because I took my eyes off the plane. I was just looking at the shadows. But it stopped spraying, and there was one right behind it, turned on its sprayer right where the other one left off. And I was like, man, I wish I had had that on camera. But I was using binoculars. See, I'm out here with binoculars. I'm watching this stuff. I see stuff up in the sky. It's just crazy. Y'all ever see, like, I don't know, I got this one certain face looking thing that I can look up in the sky no matter where I'm at and always see it. But I mean, it's a cloud, but it looks just like a face. I'm just reading the comments. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Squash, you ain't crazy. It's the people that can't see what's in front of their eyes that are crazy. I mean, the stuff is right in front of them, and they're like, oh, that's your imagination. No, look, dude, look up. My dad told me I need to go to, check myself into a mental institution. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You can't go outside and look at these planes making all the X's and missing each other in midair and turning, and I mean, come on. Applesauce, they're still roaming this earth. Happy mama, you think so? We're all flipping our lids, huh? No, that's the crazy thing. I think there's just a few people that can actually see what's going on. And I happen to be one of them, and I've been seeing what was going on since I was 3 years old. Because I remember when I was a kid, you know how taxes come around and everybody gets all frantic trying to figure out. And I was like, why do y'all have to pay taxes? And my mom said, because we have to. I go, but why do you have to? Why does the government need your money? Because we have to. I'm like, well, that ain't a good enough answer for me. So I've been questioning things all my life. Yeah, I do. Applesauce. See, there are those that are meant to see like us, because this is the great awakening, and it is our time. We're like the watchers, and others are blind. And you know what? That's right, because they do talk about the watchers, and the watchers try to warn everybody, but people are not paying attention. What? Oh, yeah, I got the same problem, Squash. Either that or I can get my phone out in time and go to turn the camera on, and it'll say, not enough memory. Or one time, I got my camera out, and it said, this device is busy right now. Try again later. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How is it busy if it's my camera? That means they were using my camera at the time. It's just crazy, man. Oh, man. Y'all ever had deja vu? When I was like, I mean, I've had a bunch of different episodes of it, but man, I remember this one. I was sitting there, I was like, I think I was 15, and I was working on my first car, and I had the motor out, and the frame was all greasy, so I was out there straightening all the grease off. And my dad's best friend drove up, which was my best friend's dad. And he had old Plymouth Valiant. And as soon as he opened up the door, it hit me. I knew what he was fixing to ask me before he asked me. And what he's going to ask me is, how you doing, Johnny? And then I knew what I was going to answer him. And then before he asked the second question, or the first question, I already knew what his second question was. And by the time he asked the first question, But his third question was, I just sat there and wrote like I knew it would, and I'm like, how in the world did that happen? I mean, that is crazy. Hey, the snake thing, are you talking about the picture I showed too? Or did you see that picture of that little, where I took that night shot? Hey, Applesauce, if I sent that to you, if I did, could you work on that? Like, actually see the style of the camera one at all. And it was like a eye, and I didn't see it with my eyes, but the camera captured it. It was that half horseshoe looking thing, and that's, oh man, I dreams dream about a plane, and for some reason, landed, and it went past me. It didn't stop, and it hit a telephone pole. So I was like, prove my point to everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody about this problem. It happens within 2 weeks. That dream, right? It won 2 days later. Jet landed on, hit a utility pole at the end of it. What's the odds? I mean, or win. I just fixing to happen. Back of my neck and fixing to go down. You know when some all right, applesauce, because I'm gonna tell you, I think they intercept my Gmail sometimes. Because I was sitting there trying to send you something one day, and I never touched the send button, and it showed that I sent it, and I'm like, now how's that? I wasn't even through loading up pictures. So all right, when I get off here, I'll email you that. All right, what Catherine in the house. Hey, check out this. This is a theory I have on the sun. It's kind of weird. All right, you know a black hole, right? A black hole sucks all the light into it, right? Well, what if the sun we see is the backside of a black hole where all the light's coming out? You see what I'm saying? What if we're on the other side of a black hole and the sun really is a portal because it's a black hole on the other side? See what I mean? Does that make sense? You know, no sheepy, that's the problem, man. These young children, I guess, what did you say? Anybody born, let's say from 1996, does not know what a real sky and sun looks like anymore. I mean, what they see now is what they've seen all their lives, so they think it's normal. You had to drive your dad home. He was drunk all the time. How old were you? Let me go back here. 49 Mercury. Ah. Daggum squash. Are you a hillbilly like me, Squash? No. By the time I was in 7th grade, I was a substitute bus driver. It took me 3 years to get through the 3rd and 2 years to get through the 4th. No, I'm joking, y'all. Oh. Squash, I get up early too, but by the time the sun comes up, they've already covered it up with all the clouds and stuff. And they talk about, oh, you're talking about the black hole thing? I'm on this 20-second, it's almost like 20 minutes. But you know, they talk about, they used to say global warming. Now they call it climate change. Well, yeah, it's climate change. You keep spraying our skies like this, what do you think's going to happen? Something's going to change. I mean, it's not natural. If they just leave it alone, but I think they've messed up. I think they've done something that they can't stop doing now, or it will go into chaos. Oh, hey, Mom, you're not alone. You know, one day, this happened, I don't know, 15 years ago. I asked my dad a question. And I've been full of questions all my life. And I probably drove them crazy. But I asked him a question. I can't remember what it was now. And he said, we're all hillbillies. Are we now, applesauce? You're a hillbilly too? But anyhow, I asked him a question, and he looked at me, and he said, why do you ask questions that don't have any answers? And I said, if I have a question, there has to be an answer. There's got to be. If it's questionable, then there's got to be an answer to that, right? Or am I wrong? See, there I go asking another question. I'm full of questions. I've been trying to figure, and then, don't get me started on religion because, whew, I'm not going to go there in this one. I believe in God, but I don't believe in how these religions are teaching it. I mean, when you think, I don't know how, I'm going to be quiet on that. Hey, what size motor that Mach 1 have in it, Squash? 351 Cleveland? What am I doing now?